Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jay Gonzalez. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing the reasons why men get rejected, okay, or why women call it off after dating them. You know what time it is, folks? Let's get controversial. Welcome back, and let's go ahead and kick it off, folks. This message is coming from all the way from Kissimmee, Florida, and it's coming from Fernando, and he says, I just came across your channel last month. I must say, you have some good stuff. I was wondering if you can do an episode on why men get rejected. And can you wish my son Joey a happy 8th birthday? First off, happy birthday to your boy. Happy 8th birthday, Joey. Enjoy your special day. Make sure your daddy buys you lots of toys and gives you lots of cake. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off. Number one, I can give you actually 10 reasons why men get rejected. And sometimes this is the reasons why women leave when you're in a relationship. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Number one, too much emotions. That's right, fellas. Emotionally intimidating men is a major red flag for women. Be careful, fellas. Sometimes being too emotional, too much into your feelings, oversharing your problems, constantly letting your issues become her issues, this can be a complete turnoff for women. Okay? So be aware, put your feelings in check, and make sure you keep them in check. All right, number two, not taking the initiative. Some men make the biggest mistake waiting too long to make a move, and this can cause a great woman to get away, especially if this woman is into you. Women don't want a man that can't make up his mind. They want men that are confident, that go for what they want without any fear. This shows maturity. So bottom line, fellas, maintaining your confidence is extremely important. Number three, too much pressure for a relationship. All right? Putting too much pressure on a relationship, pushing too hard, too soon on a woman that's not looking for a serious commitment, that's not ready or willing to get into a relationship, can be a major turn off, a major red flag, fellas. As a matter of fact, Harmony.com did a survey, and it came back that 51% of the women surveyed said they ended the relationship due to the fact that the man was pressuring her for commitment too soon when dating. Number four, being available, being overly available, folks. Being too much available, believe it or not, one of the top turnoffs for women, okay, one of the main reasons why they leave is being too available. Women don't want a man that's around her 24/7. If a man is too available, he puts her too much on a pedestal. It often signals women that he's desperate and he lacks confidence, that he's too clingy. No, I'm not saying don't spend any time with her, but give her an opportunity to miss you. Don't overdo it. Don't over love bomb her. Give her some space, fellas. Number five. Now this one here, many of you men are guilty of this one. Being too aggressive. Okay, being too aggressive, fellas, is one of the main reasons why women reject men. It's a classic way of too much, way too soon. Many men think that this approach, it works in hopes that they can show the woman that he's interested. But in fact, it does the opposite. Women don't like to feel forced in a relationship. So it's important that you take things slow. No surprise that aggressive men turn women off. To women, these type of men can be seen as too pushy, too demanding. It makes her feel uncomfortable and like she's being taken advantage of. So cut it out, fellas. Number six, not having ambition. That's right, fellas, not having ambition. Remember, ambition is extremely important to women. It's seen as an attractive quality, and it shows that you have motivation. It shows that you have drive, okay? Women want a man with a sense of purpose, that has goals, that has aspirations in life, and is willing to work towards them to accomplish them. So never remain content and always thrive for better, fellas. Number seven, poor conversational skills or poor game. If you're wondering why you're trying everything and yet nothing is working, you just can't connect with her, okay? It could be that you got poor conversational skills. And believe it or not, this is one of the main reasons why women reject men, why women walk away, why a woman don't give you her phone number. See, the problem is many men think that it's all about looks. And although that's a major aspect of it, they're wrong. It's not the only thing that's needed. Women have to be emotionally connected to the man, not just physically. This is why you hear women fall in love with their ears, men fall in love with their eyes. They need a man that they can talk to. And if you lack conversational skills, well, she will look at you like nothing but a little boy, or think that you have no interest in her, and this will quickly turn her off. Number 8, unrealistic expectations. That's right, fellas, unrealistic expectations. A woman does not like to feel pressured to live up to a certain standard, to maintain a certain expectation that's required by you. Whether that be she must work as hard as you or flat out hustle as hard. So please, fellas, try to avoid any expectation that may seem to be a little bit too much or maybe possibly just too soon in the relationship. Number 9, not making an effort to look good. Now, this is important, fellas. This don't mean that you got to go out and buy designer clothes. This don't mean that you got to buy fancy watches or jewelry. This is all about maintaining the basics. Your hygiene, your haircut, your fingernails. Dress for the occasion. Don't look like you just woke up out of bed. This means maintaining whether or not your shirt is wrinkled if you're going to go to a certain event, okay? Maintaining your cologne game. You just can't expect her to continue to think that you're, sexy or attractive to her if you don't maintain your looks. This goes both ways. It's not just for women. This goes for men as well. So even if you don't like to dress up, at least put some effort into looking presentable. You must maintain your looks. If not, she's gone. And number 10, insecurity issues. Now, this is very important, men. Women hate insecure men. They hate men that can't stand for nothing, that lacks confidence in his own abilities, that is too insecure to tell her how he feels, too insecure to tell her what he dislikes her doing, what he dislikes her wearing, and at times, it's all based on him fearing of losing her. So if you want to make an impression, make sure that you maintain your security. Maintain being secure in every aspect of life. Because women want a man that isn't afraid. They want a man that can take charge. So, hopefully that answers your question, Fernando. I do appreciate you submitting the topic all the way from Kissimmee, Florida. And once again, happy birthday to your son. Those of you guys watching, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If I missed anything, or if, I could have said something else. Until the next one, folks, I'm your host, Jay Gonzalez. And remember, keep it controversial. Peace out.